Wake the hell up. You're not stuck, you're just soft. You're not lost, you're just undisciplined. And if you don't change something now, but the next 5 years will look just like the last 5, full of whining, excuses, and zero progress. So listen for the next 40 minutes like your damn life depends on it. Because it does. This is not another fluffy pep talk. This is a mental ass kicking for anyone who's tired of being average, tired of waiting, tired of losing. These next 40 minutes will challenge your beliefs, destroy your excuses, and unlock the beast buried under your fear. You've been lied to about success. Today, I give you the truth. Success is brutal, and that's exactly why you respect it. Deep down, you know it. You don't admire the soft and safe. You admire the relentless, the fearless, the ones who bleed for what they believe in. Success doesn't hand itself to the polite, the patient, or the pitiful. This world does not reward the hesitant. It rewards the ruthless executors, the doers, the ones who show up when no one's watching, grind when it's boring, and execute without applause. You want an empire? Then act like a damn conqueror. Stop walking into your days like a tourist. Own every hour like it's a battlefield. You think Caesar, Napoleon, or any titan of history waited around for permission? Hell no. They took it. They demanded it. They bled for it. And you're sitting around waiting for motivation, clarity, or some divine green light. Wake up. That perfect time you're waiting for, it's a myth. It doesn't exist. There is no magical moment when all the stars align. You either step into the storm and create your destiny, or you sit on the sidelines and watch someone else do it. You're not entitled to anything. Let me say that again. You are not entitled to a damn thing. Not clients, not money, not happiness, not a single ounce of respect. Every piece of it is earned, and not through balance or good intentions, but through obsession. The kind of obsession that keeps you up late, wakes you up early, and drives you to do the things 99% of people are too soft to do. That's the price, that's the toll. And if you're not willing to pay it, step aside and stop clogging the path. Balance, that's a luxury for the already successful. If you're still broke, still unknown, still crawling, you don't get to balance, you get to sacrifice. You get to trade your weekends, your comfort, your distractions for a shot at something greater. And let's be honest, you know what's holding you back. It's not your job, it's not your past, it's the damn comfort. It's your addiction to ease. Comfort is killing you, slowly, quietly, but relentlessly. It whispers lies to you. Tells you to take it easy, to rest a bit more, to delay. But comfort never built anything worth remembering. You think high performance is supposed to feel good? It's not. It's supposed to cost. That's why so few people ever reach greatness, because the price is too high. It demands your time, your energy, your discipline, your damn soul. But the ones who pay it, they're the ones we remember. They're the ones who live life on their terms, not trapped in some soul-sucking routine. So make a decision. Do you want to flirt with success, or do you want to own it? Because if you want it, really want it, you're going to have to get brutal too. You're going to have to kill your excuses, bury your fears, and go all in. There is no halfway. Your feelings are liars. They whisper weakness into your mind and call it self-care. They tell you to rest when it's time to push. They convince you that comfort is safety, when in reality, comfort is a slow death. You feel tired? Good. That's a signal that you're pushing boundaries. That's what growth feels like. You think champions are never exhausted? They're exhausted every damn day, but they keep going. Why? Because results don't care how you feel. Results respond to action, not feelings, not moods, not vibes. Execution is the only language success understands. You feel unmotivated? Even better. That's when it counts. Anyone can show up when they're fired up, when the sun's out, when the playlist is perfect. That's not discipline. That's convenience. Real winners show up when it's raining, when it's lonely, when nobody's clapping, because they understand that discipline is the difference between people who dream and people who do. When you move through the mud, through the mess, through the days you feel empty, that's where the greatness is built. Not in the spotlight, in the silence. If you wait to feel ready, you'll die waiting. Readiness is a trap. It's the excuse your fear dresses up in a tuxedo. Nobody is ever ready. Not for the first step, not for the leap, not for the risk. But the ones who win are the ones who leap anyway. Your future doesn't give a damn if you're scared. It only rewards movement, action, effort, execution, period. Feelings fluctuate, but habits don't lie. Your habits either build your empire or they build your excuse factory. Losers let emotions lead. They say things like, I didn't feel like it today, and expect sympathy. Winners don't give their emotions that power. They lead their feelings, not the other way around. It's not about being robotic, it's about being committed. Every second you allow your feelings to dictate your actions, you trade potential for pity. You were built for more than that. You were built to dominate, not negotiate with laziness. Winners execute regardless. Whether they're tired, broke, heartbroken, or sick, they execute. Because the mission doesn't pause when you're uncomfortable. The rant is still due, the dream still calls. The scoreboard doesn't care about your feelings. The marketplace doesn't grade on emotion. You either deliver or you disappear. And guess what? The pain of discipline is nothing compared to the pain of regret. Discipline is doing what you hate like you love it. That's the secret. That's how monsters are made. You stop asking, do I feel like it, and start saying, this gets done, period. Winners don't rely on motivation. They rely on their standards, their rituals, their non-negotiables. That's how you win. By making execution your identity. Feelings are temporary. Regret is forever. So next time your feelings tell you to quit, punch back with action. Prove them wrong and keep going. Build ruthless focus or get torn apart by distractions. It's that black and white. You think you're tired, you're not, you're scattered. Your mind is all over the place because you're chasing every shiny thing that flashes on a screen. Every quick scroll, every just one more episode, every little distraction is another silent bullet ripping through the heart of your potential. These are not innocent habits. They are assassins of your greatness. You're not overwhelmed because life is hard. You're overwhelmed because you lack direction. You don't have a time problem. You have a priority problem. You make time for crap that doesn't matter and complain there's no time left for what does. People love to say, I just need to manage my time better. No, you don't. You need to manage your standards better. You're not falling behind because your schedule's full. You're falling behind because your discipline is empty. Let me make it simple. You don't need more hours. You need more balls. You need the guts to shut out the noise. You need the courage to say no to the pointless garbage that 97% of society binges daily. You need the spine to lock in when everyone else is zoning out. Every day, you're presented with two choices, distraction or domination. You can't have both. You either give in to the world's nonsense or you build a life that makes noise on its own. Focus isn't a gift, it's a decision. And every time you check your phone instead of finishing the damn job, you're making a choice. Every moment you waste on things that don't push your mission forward, you're choosing failure disguised as comfort. Distraction is the enemy of execution, period. You want results? Then act like it. Get radical about your attention. Turn off the notifications. Block the time wasters. Build an environment where only one thing matters: progress. If it's not growing your business, your mind, or your discipline, cut it, eliminate it. Burn it out of your life like a cancer. Ruthless focus is the only way to build something legendary. You think winners got there by multitasking? Hell no. They obsessed, they got tunnel vision, they locked in until they broke through. The world is full of talented losers, brilliant people who never finish anything because their attention span is the size of a TikTok clip. Don't be one of them. You don't rise by doing more, you rise by doing less with more precision, more intensity, and more consistency than anyone else around you. Cut the crap, kill the excuses, focus like your life depends on it, because it does. Every second wasted is momentum lost. Every distraction tolerated is progress delayed. You want to win? Then earn it. Build the damn focus. Keep it. And don't let anything or anyone break it. If you want to change your life, change your environment. It's that damn simple. You are not just a product of your choices. You're a reflection of the people you allow into your space. You can't hang around people with loser mindsets and expect to develop a winning life. It doesn't work. Never has, never will. You absorb the energy of those closest to you. Their standards become your ceiling. Their excuses start to sound reasonable. And before you know it, you've downgraded your goals to match their laziness. That's why proximity is power. Let me be brutally clear. If you sit with losers, you won't rise, you'll rot. If your friends are always broke, always tired, always complaining, guess what? That's not just who they are, that's who you're becoming. Their habits rub off. Their mindset seeps into yours. And it's not a coincidence that your progress has plateaued. You've plateaued your circle. And if you think you can outgrow the people you're constantly around, you're delusional. This isn't about being arrogant. It's about being intentional. Winners don't waste time with whiners. They don't surround themselves with energy-draining parasites who talk big and do nothing. You need to audit your circle like your future depends on it, because it does. Take a real hard look at the 5 people you spend the most time with. Are they building anything? Are they getting better? Are they obsessed with growth? Would they be proud of your future, or would they be shocked you made it? Because if your dreams would make your current friends uncomfortable, you're in the wrong room. You need people who challenge your thinking, who hold you to a higher standard, who demand execution, not excuses. Stop being loyal to mediocrity. Stop fearing what they'll think if you pull away. You're not abandoning anyone. You're saving yourself. There's nothing noble about drowning with people who chose to stay in the shallow end. If they're not pushing you forward, they're pulling you back, period. There is no neutral. Every person in your life is either a force multiplier or a deadweight anchor. And when you finally find those high performers, those obsessed, disciplined, no excuse machines, you'll level up just by breathing the same air. Their drive will infect you. Their pace will stretch you. Their standards will make you uncomfortable, and that's how you grow. Iron sharpens iron. You don't need 100 people, you need 2 or 3 monsters who are committed to domination, not survival. If you want a better life, stop trying to fit in with people who've quit on theirs. You don't owe them your future. You owe yourself the damn truth. Associate up or stay exactly where you are, broke, bitter, and forgotten. Make the choice. Action is the only religion that works. Everything else is just noise. Talk is cheap. Everyone's got a plan, a vision board, a dream. Everyone's got a story about what they're going to do. But you know what? Nobody gives a damn until you execute. Ideas don't make you rich. Motivation doesn't make you successful. Action does. The world isn't moved by your potential, it's moved by your results. And the only way to get results is through relentless, unforgiving, nonstop execution. Journaling is cute. writing affirmations, meditating in silence, posting quotes on Instagram. That's all nice. But if it doesn't lead to doing, it's just a mental pacifier. Comfort disguised as progress. The masses love to prepare. They read another book, watch another video, attend another seminar, but they never move, never strike, never risk. They sit in the illusion of progress while their dreams bleed out in silence. You think greatness comes from alignment, from feeling good first? No. Greatness comes from the trenches, from showing up when it's hard, from bleeding for the outcome. Fear doesn't go away by thinking. Fear doesn't go away with therapy circles and energy crystals. Fear is fixed by action. When you step forward in spite of it, when you hit publish, make the call, ask for the sale, or walk into the unknown, fear gets punched in the face. You want confidence? Earn it. You don't get confident by sitting around. You become confident by doing scary things repeatedly until they're second nature. Reps, pain, sweat. That's where the transformation lives. And here's the truth most people run from. Action turns nobodies into legends. Not talent, not luck, not being in the right room. It's the people who get up every day, do the damn work, and refuse to quit, who rise. While others talk, they build. While others post, they produce. While others sleep, they sharpen. Success doesn't care how you feel. It only responds to one thing: output. Not opinions, not intention, execution. Consistency, ruthlessness. You want a better life? A better body, a bigger bank account, more peace, more freedom? Outwork everyone who says you can't have it. Outlast them. Outlearn them. Out-sacrifice them. The world is full of quitters and complainers. Be the anomaly. Every time you act, you get stronger. Every time you delay, you get weaker. There's no neutral. You either build momentum or you're dying in hesitation. You don't need more time. You don't need more motivation. You need a decision, a real, final, non-negotiable decision to move no matter what. To live like action is your only God. Because at the end of the day, that's what separates lions from sheep. The lion doesn't talk, it hunts. So stop explaining, stop wishing, stop waiting for the perfect moment. Move, attack, execute. That's the only path forward. Everything else is a slow death. Your legacy is being written right now. Not tomorrow, not next week, not when things calm down or when you feel ready. Right now, in this exact moment, the story of your life is being carved into stone by the choices you're making. And the truth is, most people are already dead. They just haven't made it official yet. They gave up at 25, gave up on their dreams, gave up on pushing, gave up on becoming something more, and now they're just coasting on autopilot, numbing themselves with distractions, routines, and excuses until they hit the grave. But not you. You're not average. You're not here to survive. You're here to dominate. Every second you waste scrolling, hesitating, that's a second you've stolen from your future. You're not just wasting time. You're betraying the highest version of yourself, the version that's waiting for you to rise, waiting for you to get serious, waiting for you to finally act like your dreams matter more than your comfort. Stop pretending like you've got forever. You don't. Time is the most unforgiving currency on earth. Once it's spent, it's gone, and no one gets a refund. The harsh reality is, no one is coming to save you. There's no miracle, no perfect timing, no lucky break. The only thing that's going to change your life is you, your effort, your grind, your commitment to doing the hard shit when it's uncomfortable, painful, and lonely. That's when it counts. That's when character is built. That's when legacies are forged. You don't get remembered for what you thought about doing. You get remembered for what you actually did. You think greatness is born? It's not. It's built. Day by day, rep by rep, decision by decision. It's built when you show up tired, when you push past fear, when you stay disciplined even when nobody's watching. The world doesn't reward intentions, it rewards execution. The grind doesn't care how you feel, but it will pay you back with power, with respect, and with a name people won't forget if you have the guts to stick with it. This is your wake-up call. Your dreams are suffocating while you make excuses. Your potential is watching, wondering if you'll ever be bold enough to reach for it. Every day you delay is a day you lose forever. So ask yourself, when it's all said and done, what will they say about you? Will they remember someone who played it safe, who fit in, who lived small? Or will they remember the one who broke the cycle, who said enough, who decided to rise while everyone else stayed asleep? This is your moment. Decide to dominate or get dominated. There is no middle, there never was. Don't just listen, absorb, then execute. If this lit a fire under your ass, like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs to hear the truth. This is your moment. Don't waste it. The world doesn't need more average. It needs more savages. Let's go.